It's 2 o'clock, we going live. We are live. Hello, 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 hello. You guys, I was getting ready to come on live with you guys, and I'm like, oh, I have to rush and come on live with you guys. And then I was remembering, I'm like, that's not how we do things over here on Tracy Unplugged Lives. You guys know we are random as hell. And we are go with the flow. Go with the flow over here on our live streams. So nothing has changed. I'm just on a new software and using a different software, but nothing has changed about my live streams. They are random and we go with the flow. We go with the flow with different topics. As you guys can see, the first thing that I want to talk about today is not even about relationships. But before we get started on this, you guys, I'm going to give you guys a chance to enter into the room, enter into the chat, and let's see. As usual, you guys be sure to say hello, 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 hello to the T-Bird as you guys come in. And also, you guys, this is what I want to start doing. When you guys come into the chat, let me know where you are listening from. I really want to know. You guys know that I am here in beautiful, sunshiny, in my opinion, perfect weather, Las Vegas. Broadcasting from Las Vegas, baby. Las Vegas. And again, today, it is another beautiful, sunshiny day. I love here. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Who is that? Felisa? Felisa? I love that name. Hello, she said. Hey, that's how I always know when somebody's been around for a while. She said, hello, T-Bird. Yes, say hello to me, you guys, as you come into the chat. And be sure to hit the thumbs up. I will remind you guys all throughout the chat to be sure to feed the algorithm and hit that like button as you come in. And as usual, always, 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 you guys, be sure to say hi to me and hit that like button. Okay, and you guys, we have a goal this year of meeting 10,000 subscribers. So you guys help your girl out, and so we can meet our goal of 10,000 subscribers this year. I said 26 is going to be my year. But I have so many things, you guys, that I am working on this year and growing this year. And so, I mean, but that's just so me. I am such an overachiever. You guys know I am an alpha gal, and we are just very go go go, very assertive. I am an Aries, you guys. A lot of people ask me that. They're like, "What's your zodiac sign?" I am an Aries, and I am a true Aries. Like, read up on any zodiac sign, and when they give you the description of an Aries, that is your girl T-Bird. I am a true Aries through and through. We are the leader sign. So I am a leader. I am assertive, very confident. Sometimes people say that we are arrogant. I don't think it's arrogance. Not for me. I'm just very, very determined, assertive, and I tend to be just a very confident person. Um, but anyway, so for 2026, you guys, because we really haven't chatted, like did a live stream, just chat. And so I set some goals. Did you guys set some goals for 2026? You guys put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. Make sure that you guys can hear me before I get to talking, because you guys know once I start talking, and so it makes no sense if you guys cannot hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Eddie. Eddie says, hello, love your content in Los Angeles. Hey, 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 hey. I bet you come to Las Vegas. You come to Las Vegas a lot? A lot of people visit from Los Angeles to Las Vegas because it's only, I've gone several times, and it's only like a 4 hour drive. And it's, oh my God, and it's so scenic and it's so nice. It's okay. One, for Eddie, said, you guys can hear me okay. Each time I went to Los Angeles and took that road trip, it is so scenic, you guys. It is, and it's an easy 4 hours. It's beautiful. It's just an easy 4 hour drive. So a lot of people will travel back and forth from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, baby. Las Vegas, baby. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hi, healing. Aries Squad. Use your own mindset. Aries Squad. Yes, baby. Aries. I love me some Aries. Now, you know what? I do not. When I was dating men, I don't play around with Aries men. I do not like. I have never liked. Dating wise, I never liked an Aries man. They have always just been, and I'm sorry if you're out there and you're an Aries man, but I'm just talking about my experiences. And that Aries man, ooh, he tends to just be so arrogant. That's what I wanted to know. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, what celebrities are Aries men? What, well, I was going to ask Chad. Oh, I bet that's easier. You guys, I'm always on chat. Hi, what Aries celebrities are men? I didn't pose that question right, but my chat, we like this. My chat, we like this. Okay, Aries men are bold, competitive, confident, natural leaders, sometimes a little spicy. Ugh. They just tend to be very okay. So we have Elton John, you guys. Elton John is an Aries. Lil Nas X, Pharrell Williams on April 5th. I know my girl, my favorite rapper. You guys know I don't listen to rappers, but the ones that I do listen to, it's like a handful of them. And you guys know that my number one, my boo, is Young and May, and she's an Aries. I'm like, that makes so much sense. That's why I love her so much. And she's born like I think maybe 2 days before me. If I'm April 7th, I believe she's like April 5th or 3rd. But yeah, Young and May, she's in Aries as well. I'm in the process of finalizing my divorce in the month of March and on a celibacy tour. Come on! Come on! Let me see how. Okay, you guys, my whole chat thing, my whole streaming system, I'm very new to. So I don't know quite yet how to highlight your chat, but I'll learn. I'm a quick study. I'll learn. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. No, only twice in years. Yeah, Aries. Oh, use your own mind says I'm asexual. I think right before I went on my celibacy tour, I would have considered myself asexual as well. Sorry. It's the truth. And definitely when I was younger, I was like, I didn't really know what it was. I used to always just say, I just have a low libido. I just have a low libido. Hey, where's it going? Okay. Alrighty. So who else, you guys? Let's see. Aries men, celebrities. Eddie Murphy. That kind of tracks. That tracks. I don't like Aries men. I'm sorry. I just do not. Paul Rudd. Robert Downey Jr. He is a mess. Seth Rogen. Athletes who are Aries men, you guys. Felisa said she's a Taurus. I've only dated one Taurus, and it was a girl. And And maybe I hate to say this because I just don't know much about a Taurus. I just don't know much about a Taurus, but that experience with her, she was just a liar. I just don't like liars. And she was just one of those. And I'm not saying this is like all Taurus. I'm just saying this was my experience. She was just, what do we used to call those type of liars? You know, the type of liars that just lie about anything. Oh, we used to say voluntarily lie. Like you didn't even ask them a question and they just will volunteer a lie. Oh my God, those are the worst. And she used to do that all throughout their relationship. It used to drive me insane. I'm like, you didn't even have to lie about that. Like, if you wouldn't have brought it up, I wouldn't have even known anything about it. Like, why are you just lying unnecessarily? Oh my God, it used to grind my gears. Oh, they broke it down to athletes, you guys. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. LeBron James is an Aries. I don't know anything about him. Wait, what? No, it says no. What is Chad doing? Chad said LeBron James. Wait, and he actually typed this out. Wait, actually, Capricorn. Ignore him. What? Why did he do that? Shaquille. Oh, no. Okay, now Chad just doing something else. Okay, confirmed Aries male celebrities. Robert Downey Jr., Eddie Murphy, Pharrell Williams, Little Nas, Jackie Chan, Alec Baldwin. Oh my God, I used to love Alec Baldwin. And then here are the traits that Chad put out here as far as Aries men. No, what happened? Why I feel like my let me check something, you guys. I feel like my chat stopped moving. Wait a minute. One second, you guys. I want to check something. Yeah, she said Eddie Murphy. Okay, so it did stop moving. I'm just trying to figure it out with you guys. You guys are just here along for the ride while I figure out my chat box, There it is. It's moving again. Thank you. B says, why are you discussing men you have no access to? I can't. Oh my God. I forgot how much you guys used to make me laugh. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, let's get back to chat. Chat said, okay, so here chat has the traits for Aries men. They are direct. That's just Aries, period. I get in so much trouble because I just speak directly. I don't have time for fluff words. Passionate. Yeah, you're passionate. Okay. Competitive, absolutely. Impatient. Oh my God, we are all impatient. That is definitely one of our cons. In Aries, we are like, get to the point. Oh, we are very across the board. That's men and women. We are very impatient. Protective, yes. We're natural leaders, yes. Can be very impulsive, yes. That is very true too. We can be very impulsive. They love the chase. Ooh, that is true. Do we have any other Aries in the house? They love the chase. Yes, that's true too for both men and women. Felicia said, I am done with dating, never ever getting married again. Yes. I love my freedom and peace and space. 100. Absolutely. Facts. Oh my God. Yes. I try to tell women all the time. Okay, let's finish this off. Aries men traits. It says they love the chase. They hate feeling controlled. That's why they call me Bird, because I need to be free. And they thrive on admiration. I wouldn't say that. Let me give them the traits. Not that they should be anything different, but let's ask Chad for the traits. Now let's talk about Aries celebrity women and give me the traits of an Aries woman. Pros and cons. Okay. Chad said, ooh, now we're talking about Aries queens. Yes. And since, it's just going to tell my whole birthday. And since your birthday is April 7th, 1972, you already know this energy personally. Yes. Hello. Now let's see what Chad has to say. Come on, Braid. I just got my hair braided, you guys. So it's just like, okay, wait. Entertainment and media. Reese Witherspoon. I like Reese. She was in that one movie. What was that one movie that I used to love? Not Clueless, but they left. Sarah Jessica Parker. Ooh, that tracks. She definitely has that Aries energy. Kourtney Kardashian. I did not know she was an Aries. When I did used to watch the Kardashians, Kourtney seemed kind of quiet. Mariah Carey. Hey. Lady Gaga. That makes sense. She definitely tracks for an Aries. Lady Gaga. Legally Blonde. Oh my God, that's so cute. No, what was that movie that Reese Witherspoon was in? It's old. And she was with this girl who had dark hair. And dang, I'm trying to remember the storyline. And they were going after that one little cutie pie dude. I forgot his name too. But the dark-haired girl was basically turned Reese Witherspoon out because she was like this prim and proper, tight lace, the twin cardigan sweater set, and the dark-haired girl turned her out, and they were basically playing games. The dark-haired girl and her brother, I think, was her brother or her cousin, was B, are you a troll? Do I have to go ahead and block you now? Talking about technically you're not even an Aries. Okay, I'm very much an Aries. Okay. Diana Ross was born March 26th. And Victoria Beckham, Emma Watson, and Lady Gaga was born on March 28th. Where are the people born in April? You guys know how the zodiac signs go. Like March 21st starts off the Aries sign, and then it goes all the way to April 20th or 19th. Gary is right on the cusp. Gary is March 20th. So he's in his sign, I think after ours is Pisces. Is that Pisces? I think that's Pisces. So he's right on the cusp. I'm glad my son was not an Aries. Okay, here we go. This is what we want to know, you guys. Yes, you guys. Be careful because I'll have to block you. B said I'm not a troll. The trolls come out to play all the time, but they're usually funny. The trolls are usually funny. As long as you don't use curse words and try to curse me out and be totally disrespectful, I just let the trolls play. Or mess with my people in the good chat. Don't bother people. Don't be ignorant and don't be disrespectful. Okay. Aries woman traits. Aries is ruled by Mars, planet of action and drive. Okay, when I go through what Chad came up with the pros and the cons of an Aries, knowing what you guys know about an Aries. Aries, we are the leader sign. Aries, we are extremely confident, extremely assertive. Like I said, some people say that we are arrogant. We love hard. We go hard in the paint. We are very feisty, very spicy, very passionate, very compassionate. Like, knowing what you know about an Aries sign, this is why when you guys hear me talking in my videos, I'm always saying, I don't know why when I was dating men, why they would always try to control me. Like, from day one, my personality is very strong, loud, and bold. There's nothing about me that says this is a woman I should try to control. And yet, every man that I've ever been in a relationship with, that was the thing that they all tried to do with me. And I'm like, I am the leader. How are you going to lead me? I'm not trying to lead you, and I am naturally a leader. But I'm not trying to lead you, but all these men just love to just, I'm the man, so then I'm supposed to be your leader. B says, I actually date an Aries right now for 7 years. Wow. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit that like button. Okay, you guys, let's talk about the pros of an Aries. Pros, and it says the power. Natural leader, out the gate, number one. Like, this doesn't come like further down the list when you're describing an Aries. This is usually out the gate, number one. Natural leaders. Extremely independent, number two. This is what my chat is saying, you guys. Extremely independent, absolutely. Courageous, speaks her mind, passionate in love. You guys, when we love, we love. Oh, when we love, whoo, we love like hard. Passionate in love, protective of family, absolutely. Doesn't tolerate nonsense. I know you guys are like, Tracy, you are making this up. I'm not making this up. Doesn't tolerate nonsense. High energy, competitive, loyal when respected. Did you guys hear that? Loyal when respected. Yeah. If you respect me and you show me love and loyalty, I'm going to be absolutely loyal back. The minute I detect that you are disloyal, I'm out. Like, I don't even really have a lot of conversation for you. People are always amazed. They're like, dang, you cut people off fast. I'm like, why waste time? It's just in my energy, you guys. I'm like, I found out that you're disrespectful. I found out that you're disloyal. I'm just like, bye. Bye. Okay, cons. Let's talk about the cons of an Aries. Cons, the fire. Impatient, out the gate. I told you guys, we are impatient as hell. Can be blunt? No. I think we are blunt. Quick temper. Very true. Although I have gotten a lot better over the years. Shun Rose, you're an Aries? Yes. Ooh. Barbie says, are we going to talk about a Capricorn woman in the chat? Capricorn? She's still living. I have a sister who's a Capricorn. So I was raised with a Capricorn woman. She is exactly 1 year older than me. Ooh, baby. We were oil and water. Oil and water. Can get bored easily. Oh, this is so true, you guys. Oh my God. We just get so bored. And now that I'm on the level that I'm at now in my life, as far as like my spiritual awakening, things like that, like previously when I would be in relationships with men, yes, we get bored. It's like you need to excite me. Like, you need to impress me. You need to excite me. I don't want to just sit and go to dinner, every week, just doing the same thing and watching TV. We definitely get bored very, very easily. Like I need to, when I was in relationships, it needs to be exciting. And I'm not saying that we need to go bungee jumping, we need to go skydiving. No, no, no. I'm just saying, you guys know I'm easily entertained. I entertain myself all the time. But it's just like, I can't do the same thing. Like I can't do the same mundane, ritualistic, boring things every day. I just can't. You got to excite me. But nowadays, I just bring my own excitement. You says facts 100. Yes, you guys. Then what is your sign? Put your sign out there. Your zodiac sign. Let's see. Can get bored easily. Hates being controlled. It's Chet. You guys are like, Tracy, you're making this up. Do you guys see that? Hates being controlled. Now you guys can get a better understanding of where I'm coming from in my videos. This is why I'm always like, the different things that these men are out here doing, the different questions that these men are out here asking women, the way that these men just feel so entitled to try to tell a woman what to do. This is why you guys see absolute cringe and disgust in my face. Because I'm like, why are you trying to control a woman? Why are you asking women these type of questions? Why are you asking a woman what's her body count? Like it's none of your business. Wait, go back up here. Hates to be controlled, doesn't forget betrayal. I'm not making this up. Chat is literally describing me. Literally describing me. Hates being controlled and doesn't forget betrayal. Look, and may move on fast if disrespected. Facts! 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 We have no problem. Bye. Bye. I remember when I was dating men and women would say, "Oh, are you dating XYZ?" And I would say, "No." What? I thought that everything was, I'm like, but when it's no longer working, it's no longer working. Well, do you still look him up on social media? Do you still follow him? Hell no. I don't want to know. Once I'm done. Are you ladies like this? Or are you ladies, when you break up with a man, are you like, oh, you want to stalk his social media? See what he's doing on Facebook. See what he's doing on Instagram. Do you guys stalk your exes, or once you're done, you're done? You're just like, this, it's over. Like, I'm over. Not only is it like, it's done for me, but I'm like, I don't even want to know what he's doing. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I had somebody, oh my goodness, this was about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And I had this woman just come out of nowhere. And she sent me a picture of my ex and his new woman. What? I was minding my business in a good, long, spiritual bubble bath. Candles lit, life is good. Out of nowhere, for no rhyme or reason. As a matter of fact, this particular woman I don't even talk to on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, I had not spoken with her even via text for like years. She comes out of nowhere and I just look up on my phone and it's a picture of my ex and his current lady. I said, why? And then I just politely sent her back family photos that I took from Christmas. I just politely sent her back a photo of my family on Christmas. What is your point, ma'am? Like, who does that? Just nosy people. And I did. I came back and I asked her, I said, why? I said, do you follow my ex? One second, you guys. I got to keep my eye out on my email, you guys, because I just recently found out. One second. Please give me an estimate. Okay. I just recently found out, so I have to, you guys know I have a landscaping business. And I just recently found out that this new software that the vendors use when we're dealing with the property management companies, that this new software that we're using, that all the vendors are using, why is that? This new software that we're using, you guys, it sends everything through the email. And so we deal with different property management companies. And so they will send you an offer to make an estimate for a property for landscaping. And so it may look like, you get an email through this new software program, and it may look like, this property address needs a cleanup. And then you have to select accept or reject, meaning you accept that you're going to go out and do an estimate for landscaping, or reject, you're not going to do it. Well, recently I just found out that apparently, I don't know if it's just more landscaping vendors have joined the program. I'm not sure. But usually in the past, if they sent out, an estimate for you to accept or reject, it would sit out there for like hours. And you would look back at your email, check your email a couple hours later, it would still be out there. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you go in there and accept it. Well, I just realized, and I guess like a lot more landscaping vendors have joined this program. And I looked up and I got an email for, to accept or reject this estimate. And I think I just like went downstairs, came back upstairs to accept it, and it was gone. Somebody had already accepted it and was so it was no longer out there for us. And this, you guys know, this is how we get paid. You get an estimate, you accept an estimate. If they approve, then the estimate that you send, then you get the job, right? And so it was gone. I'm like, dang, somebody had already accepted it. So I'm like, okay, I got my eye on my email now. So I'm loving talking to you guys on the chat, but I got to keep my eye on my email. And so if it comes up, you guys just bear with me, because we are still during work hours. And so the property management companies do send these through, and I have to respond or at least accept that before it goes bye-bye. So anyway, you guys, I asked her, I said, you still follow my ex? And she was like, well, it just kind of popped up in my timeline on Facebook. And I was like, no, I'm going to say that you probably follow my ex. I don't understand that. Do you guys follow people's exes? Like, if you have a good friend and you knew who her man was, but then her and that man broke up, do you still follow or keep in touch with, let's just say follow, do you still follow your friend's ex on social media? I said, you still follow my ex? And she was like, no, it just popped up on my timeline. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I just sent her a picture of me and my family on Christmas. Do you guys notice she did not come back and was like, oh, really, really pretty picture. You have such a beautiful family. Like, nothing. I'm like, why would you send me a picture of my ex and his woman? I don't know if she just wanted to gossip about who he's currently dating. I just was like, that is just so weird. When you're my ex, yeah. Melody said, that's weird. Hey, Melody. Yes, you guys be sure to say hi as you guys come in and let me know where you guys are watching from this good live stream. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And as usual, be sure to hit the like button. Yeah, I thought that was really, really weird. I was like, I don't even follow my ex. I don't follow any of my exes. I don't care anything about what they're doing. I don't care who they're dating. I don't care to know if they've remarried. I don't care to know if they're even living. I'm just like, I don't care anything about it. Why should I care? Well, how does that benefit me? How does that benefit my life in any way? So when chat was saying that we are quick to let you go. Like we Aries are really quick to let you go. And we're just Portugal. Wow. Hey y'all from Portugal. Wow. Amazing. Um, so yes, you guys, when we let you go, a true Aries woman. Now I have come across Aries women who don't act like the typical Aries woman. It's not that often, it's very rare, but I have encountered maybe one or two Aries women who are very like docile, head down, do what they're told, and it's like a freak of nature to me. I'm like, are you sure you're an Aries? And I'm wondering if it has, and you guys know I love the good zodiac signs and all that, but I'm not really deep into it as far as like this day in your Aries range means you're more like this or more like that. But I am starting to think that the Aries who are later in the range, meaning April 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, like those Aries women, I have come to find out that they are really not like the typical Aries woman. Like the typical Aries woman trait being extremely confident, courageous, independent, extremely loyal, but very impatient, will cut you off. Like those traits, I have found that the Aries in the later part of the zodiac range are a lot different because I ran across this Aries woman and she was, I think, April 15th, April 16th, April 17th, and she was like docile, just like following up behind her man. It was weird. It was like a freak of nature. I was like, you're an Aries. It just blew my mind. But nowadays, you guys, I've gotten a lot better when it comes to my patience. I'm not as bad as I used to be. Like before, when especially like in my 20s and 30s, I would just cut you off. I would cut you off in 2 seconds. Like I just don't have the time. I don't have the patience for the nonsense. I still do not have the patience for the nonsense. But nowadays, I give humans a lot of leeway because I understand that most people have not gone through a spiritual awakening like I have. And they're still just kind of having this human experience and they don't realize that it's all just a game. Don't take it serious. And so when people get, she jumped down. You guys, Roxy jumped down off of that bench. Roxy, you guys, was it 2 weeks ago? She tore her ligament. She tore her ligament in her right leg because we were over visiting Ashley, and she was trying to jump up on. Oops, let me get closer. She was trying to jump up on Ashley's couch, but I was sitting on the couch, and my legs were crossed, and so when she went to go make that jump, she ran into my crossed leg. So she like it looked like this, like this is her, and she was trying to make this jump. This is my leg, and she went to go. Wait a minute, Roxy, sit down now. And she went to go make the jump, and she ran into my crossed leg. She then missed the jump, fell back onto her back right leg, and tore her ligament. She was limping around. I was like, oh my God. She wouldn't bear any weight on it. I was like, oh my God. You guys see Roxy? Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. See, this is where we had to go to emergency. Not in the mouth. Not in the mouth. You know better. This is. Can you guys see where they shaved off the hair? Because this is where she had to get an IV. Wait, baby. She had to get an IV put in her arm right here. So they had to shave her hair off. And so she had to go. It was a big deal, you guys. I was in emergency room with her for like 4 hours. And so they had to put an IV in her arm because they needed to take x-rays to make sure that she didn't have any hairline fractures, that her leg wasn't broken. Because, I mean, she was just like holding it up, you guys, and just like hobbling on her 3 legs. And thank you, Melody. And she was just like hobbling on her 3 legs like that. And I was like, wow. And I tried to wait to see, if she would get better, maybe put her foot down, start walking on it, and she didn't, you guys. So I was like, I got to take this girl to the emergency room. So I took her to the emergency room. $1,500 later. Yep. $1,500 just like that. Because when we went to the emergency room, they were like, okay, it doesn't look like it's broken, but with these chihuahuas, like their little bitty legs, she was like, it could be a hairline fracture, and we just don't know until we do x-rays. And so I was like, okay. Then she was like, well, in order to do the x-rays, we need to put her under anesthesia, because they were saying that the way that they need to move her legs and move her body around to get proper x-rays, she was already in pain. They were like, she's going to be like, very uncomfortable and probably affect the x-rays, them not getting really clear x-rays. So they were like, so we need to basically put her under. And I'm like, okay, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Then after I agreed to that, another technician came back over to me and he was like, okay, I don't think that it's going to be a problem, but he was like, we always have to disclose everything. He was like, especially like with these small dogs, he was like, 99% of the time, it's not a problem when we put them under. It's not a problem when we, give them anesthesia. But they were like, but there is like a 1% chance that we could lose her, like that we can't get her back. You guys know, like a month ago, I just lost Jack. I'm like, oh my God, my heart can't take this. And I was just like, well, then do you guys have to do the anesthesia? And then they were like, but we need to. It's best for us to get clear x-rays. He saw my eyes went like, and he was like, I'm saying this is so rare that we wouldn't be able to bring her back. But he was like, but we have to tell you this. And so I was like, oh my God, I had to make this decision. And so I'm just like, okay, I just gotta give it. I just like, give it to Jesus, take the wheel. I was just like, oh my God. Okay. When they gave her back to me after they shaved her arm, they put an IV in her arm, and then you guys, they administered the medicine, basically the anesthesia. And I went from just like her being like this, just like do, 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 do. And then all of a sudden, you guys, it was really weird how to explain it. It was like she just kind of like melted in my arms. Her eyes were still open, but she wasn't there. And it was like, and I was like, oh my God. And they were like, just hold her until we, prep the room for x-rays. And I mean, the whole time I'm holding her, you guys, she was just like laid back, but she wasn't there. And you guys ever had a surgery and you just like, they put you under and you just like, ooh, loopy like that. And so her eyes were open, but she wasn't here. And so I was like, it's okay, Roxy. It's okay, Roxy. I was like, it's good, it's good, it's good. I was like, it's good. And then they came and got her, and the technician was really good. She was just like, wow, she just like melts in your arm. She is out. She was like, oh, she got that good medicine. She is out. And I'm like, okay. The technician takes her into the room. And when she takes her into the room to do the x-rays, I'm like, ooh, you guys know I'm getting my steps in, but I'm also kind of like nervously pacing. And I'm just like, oh, my baby, please, my baby, make sure my baby's good. Make sure my baby is good. Do you guys know, like maybe 15 minutes later, I see the technician who just walked in that room with Roxy. She now comes out of the room and goes to get the doctor who I've been talking with about this issue. And then her and the doctor go back into the room. My nerves were off the charts. I'm like, why would she need to come out and get the doctor? What went wrong? What went wrong? And then I just said, Tracy, it's all good. Claim it, call it, claim it, call it. It's all good. It's all good. I was like, Roxy's good. Roxy's good. She's good. She's good. It's good. And so then maybe like 5 minutes later, the technician came out with Roxy and the doctor came out. And she was like, I had to ask for some help. She said, because she just like was so under and so kind of limp. She's like, I needed some help kind of getting her leg in position for me to get these x-rays. So I was like, oh, okay. Here, baby, get down. Okay, Roxy, I'm going to take you downstairs in 1 second, baby. So anyway, I was just, oh my God, you guys, I was in absolute panic mode. I was just like, Tracy, calm down, calm down. And when she came back, she was still, and they gave her back to me, and we were waiting on all the results and for the technicians to look over the x-rays. She was still out. And I was like, how long will it be before she comes back? And they were like, oh, it'll probably be like another 20 or 30 minutes. So the whole time I was holding her, you guys, she was just, but her eyes were open the whole time. It's like, and you could tell that she could hear me. It was so weird though, because I was just talking to her. I was like, Roxy, mommy's here. I was like, Roxy, mommy is here. I love you, Roxy, I love you. You're good. And she like, and every now and then she would like kind of, her nose would kind of like do like this, like, but so you could tell she could hear me, but she wasn't back yet. And I was just like, I love you, Roxy, you're okay. I was like, come back to mama. And then like maybe 20 minutes later, she went from just like being like this, eyes open, and then she was like, oh, boop, and then she was like this, and she's like, and I was like, you back. And she's like, mommy, I'm back. Mimi said, where is her doggy wheelchair? Oh, that's what I was thinking. But you know what? I had to do? They said she is on, that's why I jumped like that when I heard her jump off that bench, because she is on 4 weeks strict bed rest. So I had to buy her a pet playpen. You guys know, like like a child's playpen, but it's shorter and it's kind of round, and it has a lid on it, and it zips up, and I'm supposed to like, it kind of looks like a tent. She's supposed to be in there to stop her from doing so much moving. But I was like, every time I would put her inside of there, and I didn't even have that, I had to buy that. And every time I would put her inside of there, I would just be feeling so bad because she just looks so lonely. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, my baby, she wants to get out. So I'm like, Roxy, I will let you out, but do not do all this jumping around. So she's only 2 weeks in. She's still on medication. As a matter of fact, today's her last day because they had her on 2 different medications for inflammation and pain reliever. And so she's still on medication. She can't run up and down steps. She's not supposed to be jumping on couches. She's supposed to be taking it easy. There was no hairline fractures. She did not break her leg, but they said she tore a ligament. So she's supposed to be taking it easy. So I put her up on the bench because I was trying to keep an eye on her because she'll try to jump up on the bench. And so I said, well, let me just put you up here so that you're not trying to jump up here. And I was like, just stay still, Roxy. But she just jumped down like this. And she can't go up and down steps. And I'm like, Roxy, if you don't sit yourself and be still, I'm not going to have any other option but to put you back in that playpen and zip you back up in there. But I don't want to do that. So, look, See, now she's back over there again on the floor, and she's looking like she wants to jump up on the bench. But Roxy, don't jump up on that bench. She look like Roxy. Don't jump up on that bench, okay? Because you know that you still in recovery. You're supposed to be on bed rest for 2 more weeks. Okay, you guys. So before I go here, and I wanted to talk about this first thing that we're going to review. Let me pause for a minute, you guys, because I want to take her downstairs and let her do a quick little potty and give her something to eat. This is her eating time. And then also, you guys, we're going to come back and get into these videos. But you guys stay there, and I will be right back, you guys. Okay, you guys. Thank you for holding in there and waiting for me, you guys. So that was basically just an extremely long intro. Now let's get into the good videos. But first, you guys, I want you guys to, have you guys been keeping up with the Baby Punch? Baby Punch is this monkey, and I believe he's in a zoo in Japan. Baby Punch has TikTok in a chokehold. Oh, look at Baby Punch. Okay. So everybody is so emotional because Baby Punch looks like he has been excommunicated from the other monkeys, and he has bonded with this stuffed animal that they call his surrogate mom. I believe his mom is deceased. Take a listen, you guys. Okay. I don't know why aren't you guys seeing what I'm saying? Okay. No.
After months of being bullied,
No. Why aren't you guys seeing it? Oh, wait. I got too many windows up. Let's go here. Okay.
after months of being bullied and playing alone with his orangutan plushie, Punch the monkey finally has his happy ending.
B said, does Roxy meals have to be cooked? No, but she is on a joint. It's like these chewables that I have to put into her food to help with her joints, because these chihuahuas and their little legs, they need help with their joints, because the x-rays did come back and say that she had joint disease in both of her knees. Oh, God. Okay. Listen, this is Baby Punch, you guys. Everybody's been talking. Let me know, you guys. Have you guys been following Baby Punch on TikTok? Do you guys know who he is? He's the monkey with the stuffed animal.
Punch is a 6-month-old macaque who was abandoned by his mother shortly after birth. Initially raised by humans, Punch was later moved to Ichikawa City Zoo to live with other macaques, but the baby found it difficult to fit in with his monkey friends. To ease his anxiety and loneliness, the zookeeper gave Punch a stuffed monkey, which quickly became his constant companion and only friend. As Punch spent time with his toy, he slowly grew confident enough to approach the other monkeys. At first, the monkeys still showed a hostile attitude toward him, making him frightened and run back immediately to his comfort plushie. But Punch didn't give up. Even though he got scolded regularly, he still went on to communicate with other monkeys to gain acceptance. Then, one day, an adult female monkey approached Punch and began grooming him, which is a significant gesture signaling trust and acceptance. Since that huge milestone, Punch's behavior has begun to shift. He starts spending less time with his plushie and more time near the troop. The zookeeper has seen him playing and moving among other monkeys with growing confidence. After enduring rejection and isolation during his first months of life, Punch is finally experiencing what it means to belong. He is no longer the lonely.
So, you guys, this got so much social play, and TikTok was so upset because Baby Punch, when I started noticing this start going viral, is because Baby Punch was getting scolded by this adult mom. And when she got a hold of Baby Punch, she was dragging him. I mean, literally dragging him. She was dragging him like this. And then Punch jumped up and he grabbed his monkey, his stuffed animal, and ran. And so everybody over here in these good US of A were so concerned. They were like, how is she going to do that to him? Why is she beating up on this little monkey like this? Da, da, da. Well, so then everybody started on TikTok. They literally just became addicted to Baby Punch because they had seen this video of this adult monkey like literally beating him down. So everybody was like, where's his mom? Why does he always have this stuffed animal? And then we delve deeper into this story, you guys. We have been in a chokehold over Baby Punch because we're like, oh my God, he doesn't have any friends. He was just beat up by this adult monkey. He has to just rely on this stuffed animal, this poor little monkey. And everybody is watching all of these video clips of Baby Punch. So much so, you guys, that the zookeepers in Japan had to put out a statement that Baby Punch is okay. He's okay. And that he's not being beat up and tortured, that he's okay. Then they had to explain what really happened because everybody was like, no. Everybody was like, no. Monkey pets. Everybody was like, no. He was getting beat up. We saw that video. That adult monkey was beating him up and he was running for his life and he had to run away with his little stuffed animal. They were inquiring about Baby Punch so much so that the zookeepers in Japan had to put out a statement and tell us what happened. Why was Baby Punch getting beat up by that adult monkey? And apparently, Baby Punch doesn't have a lot of discipline. And so the mom who was beating him down, literally dragging him, they said Baby Punch had came over and was irritating and just basically was a tyrant to her baby. And he wouldn't stop antagonizing her baby. So that's why the mom monkey had to jump in and had to get with Baby Punch. That's what they were saying. That's what we saw. Because Baby Punch was over there antagonizing her baby. And she was like, okay, enough is enough. And that's when she got with Baby Punch and she drug his little butt. So now, you guys, this Baby Punch has been viral, going absolutely viral, because people want to know, what is his story? What happened? Why does he always have this stuffed animal? And so now they're saying that Baby Punch looks like he's starting to get accepted by these other monkeys. Let's look at this one.
Story will fill your heart with warmth. When Punch was born, his mother sadly passed away. The other monkeys at the zoo refused to accept him. They wouldn't let him come near them, and Punch grew up feeling completely alone. But one day, something unexpected happened. A stuffed monkey toy accidentally fell into his enclosure, and from that moment, his life changed. Punch kept the toy close, away from the other monkeys. He hugged it, gently stroked it, and even fell asleep holding it in his arms. His story is special. Even though his own group rejected him, Punch found his best friend in a simple toy. This monkey story will fill your heart with warmth. When Punch was born, his mother sat.
Oh, this has been giving me so. Oh no! See that when you guys go too, and see they always keep playing all these super sad music when they show Baby Punch, so everybody is just like, what is going on with Baby Punch?
Meet Punch. The 6-month-old Japanese monkey was abandoned by his mother at birth, but zookeepers stepped in, caring for him day and night by hand. And his surrogate mom? A plushy orangutan that is now his safe place and a stand-in for his mother's fur. Punch's story went viral, with many both on and offline cheering him on. Now he is slowly joining the troupe, but still clings to his stuffed friend.
Okay, you guys.
Meet
let's get
Punch.
into this.
The 6-month-old Japanese monkey was abandoned by his mother at birth.
Story.
Mad at. And
This
so
is supposed to be the headliner, but I love watching the Baby Punch, you guys, because it's just a reminder. Like, this is not supposed to be taken seriously, you guys. Life, these relationships, these men, the drama, dating. We were supposed to be here to have fun. So I like to start my good things off with some good laughter. Okay, so let's get into the main topic here. This is Miss Cheyenne Bryant. She goes by Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. People have been questioning her doctorate, but we'll never know. Anyway, so Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, or Cheyenne Bryant, came on the scene. Oh my God, was this? I think she said she used to be on some talk show about teen pregnancy and things like that. But she has really kind of come into the spotlight when she went on to Nick Cannon's podcast and then Cam Newton's podcast. So now she's all on relationship advice. Like I said to you guys in the video earlier, I personally think that this lady is nothing more than a grifter. And so she was trying to sell her books on relationships. And so she's now back on the scene, back on her tour press, and giving relationship advice. So this is the most recent podcast she's gone on, called Justin LaBoy. So let's do some reacting to this. One second, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into her this most recent episode on Justin LaBoy. I never heard of this guy, so I didn't know anything about him. But let's see. I love these people's podcast settings. I like that. The colors are really nice. What is that? Bottles? Is that alcohol that he's promoting? Is that his alcohol? I don't know anything about this man.
Check. Welcome to Respectfully the Justin LaBoy Show. I'm your host, Justin LaBoy, the king of toxic himself. Today's guest, one of my favorite people, very controversial,
little bit.
extremely toxic, but she could also heal you at the same time. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
So I'm not claiming the toxicity part, but I will claim the
Don't
healing
start your
part.
shit already,
Okay,
please.
I will claim the healing part.
Yo,
We not gonna start off high value, low functioning now.
Oh my God.
So you might want to
Please don't-
start with your question.
That's one of her main sayings, you guys, because when she was on Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, she's, oh, just because you're a high earner doesn't mean you're a high value. You can still be high earner but low value. Ah, this nonsense. Okay.
Questions.
Okay.
Come on, Justin.
I don't want no smoke with you. I just want to have a good conversation. There's no winners, no losers. We just want to help
King
everybody.
of toxic. What are we talking about today?
Okay, cool. I mean, you see straight through all the bullshit. So I trust you to heal us during this conversation.
With my little
For
toxicity.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to tell us why we all so toxic, because I feel like you got all the
I love
answers.
that.
And I've watched so much of your stuff. I'm such a big fan. And I always feel that you're right. I don't know why. Maybe that's the toxic part of me, because if I heal, I might disagree with you. But as of right now, I fuck with everything you got to say. Like, she was right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So before we get into all the deep stuff, who's more delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to.
So this is the statement that has everybody just in an uproar. She's now saying that she's meeting better men.
To be family men who are standing on principles, who are, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, more of we have womenizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to
what's
look
a
at women who
manizer?
want a man to just perform, right?
What's a manizer, Cheyenne? A manizer. A manizer. So was she talking about women who like multiple men and like to play men? I'm assuming she means the exact opposite of a womanizer, but it's a woman doing it. A manizer. She just made that up.
Which goes into the same field as gold digging. That's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step, and women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead.
You guys already know I have so much issue with that. I don't understand why these women continue to come out here saying that women need to have a man lead them. In 2026, this is why I always say that Cheyenne Bryant is a grifter. In 2026, this is an educated woman. Why is she still using these terms? And a woman, needs the man to lead her. And this man is ready to be a leader. But these women are not ready for this man to lead her. Because we don't need a man to lead us, Cheyenne. What?
Them too. So I find more of that, which makes me happy because I feel like men have finally gotten to a place of saying, look, I understand I'm the covering. I understand I'm the foundation. I understand that I am the leader, which means I have to be vertical in who I am. And I want that role. And for the men who don't know how to be in that role, they are willing and wanting to learn. You have women who are just not there.
Right. So now I'm sure you have men as friends.
Is it possible that we're not there because these modern day women don't want to be there? Why is it so difficult for these people coming on these podcasts these relationship gurus, why is it so difficult for them to understand that things have changed and that this modern dating is not the same as it used to be in years past? This modern day woman, as I've said to you guys many times before, she is a totally different beast. She doesn't want to be led. These men continue to come out here and say these women want to be boss babes. These women want to be independent women. These women care more about their degrees and their professions and their careers than a man and a relationship and marriage. These men are literally seeing and experiencing it, that these women don't want to settle down with them. So why is it so difficult for women like Cheyenne Bryant to acknowledge the obvious? This 1950s way of living where the woman is waiting for her man, waiting for a leader, waiting for her protector and her provider. Why don't they acknowledge that this doesn't exist anymore? Times have changed. It's crazy.
Friends,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and you have women as friends.
Absolutely.
Who do you think are better friends, men or women?
Oh, women all the way. Women
think
all the
so?
way. Yeah, because,
got that one right.
in most platonic relationships with men, it's only platonic until the opportunity for that man to have his way with that woman becomes available. With women, I mean, we got a girl code, we're friends, it's usually unconditional, we're not in it for the transaction or performance.